Hi, I'm Sheena. I'm the family law mediator. I'm actually certified through the OAFM. My background and what I went to law school for was actually treaty law and Indigenous legal traditions. My dad's side of the family actually comes from the Chippewa Rama First Nation. For me, it was important when I went to law school and I wanted to get this what is called an option in Indigenous legal traditions. And that was important because a lot of criminal defense has dealt with um, Indigenous peoples either as accused or as a victim, and working as much as I did with the DOJ, actually. I was part of the TRC investigation. So, as part of the DOJ, we had to actually sift through all of the documents that was brought up to the TRC. And the TRC, I don't know if anybody still remembers what that is. That was the Truth and Reconciliation Committee. And that was actually formed by Mr. Murray Sinclair. And I actually got to meet him before. So when we graduated law school at Ottawa, he was one of the Indigenous presenters. Um, so us Indigenous students, we had our own separate ceremony, and that was put on by the Indigenous group with the college. And Mr. Sinclair was actually a guest, and he was like a big reason of why I really wanted to get into law school and give back to the community, help other Indigenous people, even trying to get into the Gladue court report. And with that work, there was a lot of overlap with family law, because what you have is families experiencing domestic violence or addiction issues, and there's a lot of crossover. So with that, I had to get certified for family law issues while dealing with some of the other criminal side at the same time. So now that actually kind of gave me the opportunity to help a lot more families in family law, and I've been able to, um, you know, as best as I can, and hopefully make everything as smooth for both parties. And that's the ultimate goal, right? Is when you're going through some of the hardest times in your life, whether family law and you're separating and you have to figure out, how your family is going to carry on, or if you are in a criminal matter and you are charged or accused or something, and you have to also figure out, how do I, avoid jail or explain my side. They're going to need somebody, right? So that was my ultimate goal, was especially with the Indigenous side of somebody who is Indigenous, helping people who are also Indigenous, and you don't have to explain, anything that's gone on, right? So somebody who gets it, and you just kind of have to um, skip all of the other kind of background issues of, well, are they going to understand the community I'm coming from, or are they going to understand, what I've been through without me having to explain it? Because a lot of times, explaining it is the worst part, right? So that was actually some of the comments that clients have made, as they're glad that somebody who is Indigenous is actually here for them, and I'm actually able to help other Indigenous people.